sure if you can hear me, but I hope you can.
And that's Raven West, Nathan McCain and Laura Carvalho leading the charge here at Strada Alpina.
With Seneca's Yume Tanaka hot on their heels and has been for the last 8 laps.
Could this be the race where she makes Grid World Series history?
Valentine Manzi, a one-man army in the middle, trying to gain ground but being blocked by 0 points.
I can't get through. Tell them to defend.
I woke up in a great mood that day. The weather was perfect. The team was finally getting noticed.
Number 22 defends their position.
Nice one, 22. Keep pushing.
Seneca has been on a magic carpet ride this year.
Yume Tanaka now, Carvalho in her sights, poised for the overtake, she commits!
Raven West forgets. It is easier to chase than it is to lead.
And she's through!
This proves beyond doubt that Raven West can be challenged and will be challenged.
What's up, everybody? This is Hair Camps a Lot. We are in a new game called Grid Legends. I bought this game the other day because I seen a lot of advertisement for it, so I wanted to check it out. The game is okay, you know, but as you see, for it to be a game like Codemasters, I expected the graphics to be better. I mean, it's decent graphics. I mean, I can't knock the game because I played the other racing games on Oculus Quest, and there is no game that can compare to this game as far as graphics go and gameplay. So this game is by far the best racing game with actual simulation racing game on Oculus Quest. No,
Engines performing near peak. Something's up with the fuel system though.
Okay, shut up. Well, anyway, no other game can compete with this game that I have seen on Oculus Quest. Now, one thing I don't like is that you can't turn the steering wheel with your hands. That defeats the purpose of being an Oculus Quest for me, because I like to turn or fly the plane with my hands. With this game, you have to use your joystick. And they gotta fix this. This is ridiculous. I don't like that. That defeats the purpose. If that's the case, you might as well put the game on PS4 and kept it moving. I mean, this is Oculus Quest. You're supposed to be you're in VR for a reason. You want to be involved in the game. You want to be in a simulation. Yes, you can see around and the car looks great and stuff. I just hate when you move your head. As you see, the car moves with you. So, you can see behind you. It looks good for the most part. You know, I'm not going to totally knock a game and say it's terrible or anything like that. The game is actually pretty fun. On the other hand, like I was telling you, I like to play with my hands. That's why I got VR. I mean, after playing, you know, Gran Turismo on PS4 and things like this, you know, I got used to, you know, driving with my hands, because I know with the controller on Gran Turismo in VR, you use the controller to turn the car, so it's kind of like simulation. So it's kind of a bummer and disappointment that they couldn't incorporate that into this game. So hopefully, I mean, maybe in the future they can do an upgrade or update or something and incorporate that, because using this joystick to steer the car, for me, that is a no-go. I really hate this. I mean, I'm still gonna play the game. I actually enjoy the game, so I'm not gonna totally knock it like I said, but I don't like controlling with the joystick. But outside of that, I mean, the gameplay is pretty decent. Like I said, the graphics are not the best. You can see everything shaking, you know. So for it to be Codemaster, I was really expecting more, because it's Codemasters, you know. So would I say this game is worth $30? No. Do not pay $30 for this game unless you just really want to be on a racing game. So I don't think it's worth $30. Maybe $15 or something like that, but $30, no, I don't think so. The storyline in this game is pretty good. I'll give it that. I mean, it's decent. So, but, you know, it's pretty fun. So, let's get into the little bit of driving here. So, with the right joystick, you can use your gas. So, let's see. Get your brake here and reverse. So, okay, here we go. I wish I can get out the car, but I can't because, as you see, the car moves with it. And if you see my other gameplay videos, I like to get out the car and look around. But alright, let's take this car for a couple laps around here. I'm just going to do a quick tutorial on this. Like I said, unless you really want to play a racing game on Oculus Quest, you can pay $30. Do I think it's worth $30? Yeah. But keep in mind, like in the previous game, I'm not sure if you've seen my flying game where I said I'm a gamer, so I'm just grateful to be sitting in a racing car, so I think it's good. But if you're coming from PC or something like this and expecting to get an amazing VR experience, you're gonna get a VR experience, but I ain't gonna say it's amazing. So it's pretty cool for the most part, but I don't think it's worth $30 because that's the fact that you can't control it with your hands is a big letdown for me, because I want to be totally involved in a simulation. And controlling the car with my finger, I don't have a feel for the car as much as I would if I was steering the wheel myself, if you understand what I mean. Because if you ever play with a steering wheel, you understand. So, and plus another big thing that drives me crazy, you can't see behind you. Yeah, that's the I hit the flashback button by accident. But yeah, you can't see behind you. The mirrors don't work, as you see. The middle mirror is totally black, so you can only judge who's behind you by your little map here, and there'll be little arrows telling you where the next car is coming up behind you. But it really sucks you can't see behind you. They need to fix that ASAP. Okay, let's just go for a little spin here and give you a little bit of the driving gameplay. And hopefully you can hear me then. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to hear me because it's kind of loud. I turned off that crappy music. Look at the mountains. They're so jaggedy. The mountains are not smooth at all. And I know they're capable of making smooth and better graphics in a video game, because I played other video games on Oculus Quest where, you know, more was dedicated to the visuals. I wish they dedicated more to the visuals and made it a couple of tracks, and like maybe you can use the steering wheel to, you know, just blow it out on all out other things that really don't matter and I don't care about personally for me. And just dedicated to that. I mean, yeah, people will be screaming we need more tracks and stuff like that, but it'd be better to do that than to have mountains that look like this and you can barely see, like looking straight ahead, I can barely see where the turn is because it keeps fidgeting and flapping around as you see. It's like hard to see anything. You know, it's like driving with no glasses on. So, okay, let's take a lap around here.
Let's see what this car can do. Push it.
Okay, 22. For the first race of the series, we'll need you to keep up with you, mate. So while you're getting data for a Jeep, just get a feel for the car.
I had to put the line on here because I literally can't see
If you want to try a corner with a touch of handbrake, I'd like to see you control the slide. we can hit top speed in this section. Great time. Let's see if you can find any more pace. Okay, next corner is flat out, but keep it under control. Great work. Lado did say you were good. He wasn't wrong. This right-hander is great to practice a power slide.
Even with his faults, it could be so much better. A big man like Oculus. That's what I was expecting.
Okay, big push to the finish line now.
I mean, that's pretty much it for this game. I mean,